With more than 800,000 free papers circulating London, vendors are in danger of being crippled by their own company. Associated Press owns the Standard, the Metro and the London Light. Advertising in these free papers brings in large sums of revenue for Associated, but at what cost to its sellers?
The Metro is just a fucking breakdown of the previous night's paper.
Yeah.
It's for all the tight bastards who won't fucking buy this. The Standard Light is a summary of the first edition of the Standard, which is supposed to entice you to buy the Standard the rest of the day. Unfortunately, don't fucking work like that.
Well, what do you think they could do to get their business back?
What do I think they should do? Stop every free paper in the country. All the big people should stop the papers. Now stop the free ones and perhaps the other ones will sell better.
Have you sold any Standard papers since you've been giving out the free Standard Lights?
Fuck. You buy a paper while I'm giving it away. Same frigging story on the front page of each.
I might have to put my little light on.
Right.
There you go.
It's a very exciting evening that we're just going to go and enjoy and now.
Now
that Mr. Gordon and Miss Lorraine have finally turned up.
Yes. We're going to try and make the Evening Standard pay for this bill, but no doubt they won't.
Hello, Jim.
Hiya.
How you doing?
I'm okay, I'm fine.
Have you recovered since Saturday?
Yeah, well there was nothing to recover from. The bill was okay.
Was it?
Didn't get drunk because the beer was too dear.
Oh no. Did anything riotous happen?
No, nothing. What? Phil enjoyed himself.
Did he?
He's going to say that he never, but he did. He thoroughly enjoyed himself.
Did he?
Hello, Hollips.
Hello, you alright?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy yourself on Saturday?
Yeah, very nice.
Was
he
it?
didn't. He was Lego, he was.
Did you have a nice time on the Saturday?
I had a wonderful evening, thank you. I had my brandies and bellinis, as you know.
Oh.
And I came out there with hollow legs.
Brilliant.
Yeah, but as I said, he was smiling. So when he turns around and says that he had a miserable time, it wasn't his cup of tea, but he didn't. He definitely enjoyed himself. I won't say he was over the moon about it, but as I said, he smiled. And when Phil smiles, he must be enjoying himself.
Oh, bless him. That's good.
Bless his cotton socks.
You couldn't be yourself in that sort of place. Hated it. Really, I hated it.
What about the company?
What about it?
Good.
You got Del Boy Trotter, Raquel, and fucking Rodney.
Where do you think the Standard will be in 10 years' time? Do you think it'll still be here?
Won't be a Standard. Won't be any newspapers.
It'll be what?
Won't be any newspapers.
What, in 10 years?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
Won't be. Cheers. If you read papers, it tells you about it. Paper sales, not just Standard, all paper sales are going downhill.
Are they?
Partly to do with free newspaper, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But news, you've got the internet.
Yeah.
iPods, apparently you can get all the news and everything on iPods.
That's true.
Phones, you get all the news on phones free of charge.
Yeah.
There won't be any papers soon. People won't feel the need to have a paper. You probably have some free newspapers stuck on the underground for travellers and all that.
Yeah.
But nobody out selling papers in 10 years' time.
No.
Everything's got to be put away. If it's not put away, team leader, I've got.
What's got to be put away? What, the umbrella?
The umbrella, because it's worth £90.
90 quid for that?
£90. He had one, but it broke. But that's the new one there. Look.
That's the new one.
That's it.
Play it now.
The future of the Evening Standard is, like all printed newspapers, in slow and steady decline. At the touch of a button, people can download news and weather reports in easily accessible formats, which makes the printed press in many ways redundant. Times are changing. Free papers are a convenient read on a journey home, and advertisers love them because they target the 18 to 34 demographic, an age group not always easy to reach. The sellers then face a precarious future. As a profit-making business, the Evening Standard will soon have to decide if the demand for a street paper can justify the losses in revenue it is beginning to make.
Alright, I will see you tomorrow. See you later, Kelly.
Goodbye, Dave.
See you, Di. See you later, Phil.
Oh, that's me for the day.
Oh. You off, Jim?
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Jim.
And up yours.
I'll tell you what, you give up smoking, I'll give up.
As each day draws to a close, Phil, Jim, Lorraine and Dave pack up their pictures and travel home. It's been an absolute privilege to have been accepted into the fold so readily and with a great deal of heart and warmth. This fragile community is hanging in there by a thread, thanks to the loyalty and consistency of their regular customers. What will become of our men and women, our sellers? They put on brave faces. This is their livelihood. What was once a thriving paper, rooted to the streets, has become indistinct. The voice of London is waning. John Lloyd, a journalist and commentator for the Financial Times, has put the death of paid-for mass-market newspapers at 2012. Most media thinkers agree that the future could look like this. Free tabloids for the masses, and for the rest, a daily magazine-style paper of investigation and analysis.
That's it, finished.
Finished then. So now we just sell the papers.
Will the Standard survive? Do those who buy the paper buy it to keep their sellers in a job? I wonder what role tradition will play in our future lives. And I hope that the community spirit we feel when we're united, when we make eye contact and look forward to returning to that same spot next day, is not strangled by technologies created for the individual, whose sole aim is to take people away from engaging with each other face to face. I hope, for many more years to come, our sellers live on.
Standard, last issue. Stand up, stand.